Here we are for Symphony Storms episode 10, I think. It's been quite some time since the last episode.
What are you
So,
talking about? It's been 1 week.
yeah, it's been a single week. Yes. We'll edit all of that in post-production, obviously. Make sure everything's
Mm-hmm.
all right. So, how's everyone tonight?
I'm all right.
Good.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. Had a long weekend. Uh,
Mhm.
it's only been 1 week, so I had nothing this weekend. But truthfully, I had Magic the Gathering pre-release, and then I ended up first, so that was great.
Nice.
Besides that, I had a fun weekend. Magic, board games, fun, ton of things, and yeah, I hope you all had the same kind of weekend.
It was a blast.
So it's been some time, a week. Last session. Anyone want to do the honors, or should I?
I can do it, sure. We started last session with oh god, I'm already forgetting the names.
Well, that's a good start.
Is it starting in the library?
Yes, we started in the library, but I'm like, what is Ethan's character's
Oh,
name?
Zovril.
Zovril. I wanted to say
Wow.
Zephyrin.
That's even worse.
To say Zephyrin.
Throwing out our Strix characters. All right.
Go ahead, Ethan, since this is your section. Tell us what happened in the library.
So Zovril was doing some research on black powder, and while he was doing that, he heard somebody coming to the library, and they ended up wandering to the section that he was in, and it turned out to be his one of his close friends from Strixhaven in their school days. Her name is Ari. And yeah, they were very close in school and stayed in contact for like fairly well up until like the last couple of years. And I think they're 5 years out of school. So but yeah, she saw him and started talking with him, and it turns out that she is married to a noble now after being like just your average person, not of noble lineage. And fun twist was that she married a Lord Godfrey, who is essentially a person that we have on our hit list, who is a higher up in the Farhaven League that is the head of a bunch of really awful parts of the Farhaven League. I believe he was in charge of, or from what we've gathered, he's very important to the I don't remember what the drug was called, but essentially the drug that they are using current borns to manufacture. So that was a fun gut punch that one of his closest friends, who is super nice, is now married to like one of the most evil people that we have in our campaign currently.
Yeah, I don't think you've recovered from that yet.
No, I haven't. I'm in
It's only been a
denial. It's
week,
fine.
so understandable.
Hopefully we'll be able to cure her of her ailment.
It's true. Yeah, maybe we can like reach out. Wait, is what's her name? Lorena a paladin? Maybe she can like cure wounds or
Yeah,
not cure
like
wounds, like remove curse.
curse.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah,
I'm glad that you guys are looking to use another healer.
protect from evil and good.
You're a cleric. Can you do that kind of stuff? I don't know.
No, he can't. He's only able to hit things
I
with a
always
hammer.
think of Zovril as a druid, anyways.
Yeah, no, it was just funny because I feel like everybody's always like, "Oh, the cleric, you can do this stuff," and you guys are just like, "Nah, he doesn't do any healing." So, like,
I mean, are we
technically,
wrong?
Never change
No,
a spell
absolutely not.
list. Has nothing useful on it.
Yeah.
Nope. But yeah, so after being blindsided by this, Ari invited Zovril to her manor to have dinner with her and her husband, Lord Godfrey, and then told Zovril that he could bring his friends as well, which is definitely not a trap. And only is good intentioned. And yeah, so we've kind of been preparing ourselves from that point to literally be invited into the den of one of the people that we have great desire to stop. And also, yeah, it's not a fun situation for Zovril right now.
Okay, moving on to the next scene.
Yeah. That was just the opening, like 20 minutes.
That was
Yeah,
literally
yeah,
like
that was the first 20 minutes. You met an old friend, Ariana, and yeah, she invited you to nice dinner at her place.
and then we did some scouting. We wanted to check out all, I believe it was 6 warehouses around the city that the Farhaven League owns. Found one that is pretty far away from like most of the hustle and bustle of the city, and we'd like to use that warehouse as a distraction, kind of like hire some kids to like set fire to it so it would draw the other guards over to this warehouse, and like that would be when we would start our attack on all of these warehouses. We found a couple of other warehouses that were just like boxes and crates of goods that weren't really that important. We found the one main warehouse in the north that is where they are storing the drugs. And probably a bunch of other really important stuff, and that's really heavily guarded. And then we also looked at the warehouse that has an underground area that we sort of scoped out, but we weren't able to go into because it's also heavily guarded. And in those underground or in that underground area is where the kidnapped and captive current born are located that we're trying to rescue. I think after we did that recon, we still had time. It's in the middle of the night, and we then went to the one place that had the black powder supply, and we're planning on using this black powder to help us blow up these warehouses. Since it was in the middle of the night, it was pretty dead there. Philibert did a lot of stealthing to make his way into the facility, the grounds, and stole a full like bag of holdings worth of black powder. So we like literally have like a nuke in a bag of holding right now.
Just one big barrel. If we went with a full bag of holdings worth, that would have been like 20 to 30 of those really big
It's
barrels.
more than one barrel. We had to get several barrels worth.
The small barrels, yes, but the big barrel, like we only
Yeah,
did one
I think we needed 4 big barrels. Right? It wasn't just one big barrel.
It was
can't
one
remember.
big barrel. Yeah.
I think we did one big barrel because we only need like 1 to 2 of the small barrels per structural integrity to basically
Yep.
ruin the structural things.
For the 6 warehouses, you know that 3 of them had the same kind of design. 2 of them had the same kind of design, which is some sort of like open first floor with some stories over it. And the first floor is mostly supported by central like beam, if that makes sense. Like this is where the staircase is, it's going looping upward. So you understood that just by blowing up this central beam, the whole structure would probably collapse on itself, as all of the exterior walls are not strong enough to support the whole thing. So these 2 buildings can be easily disrupted. You wanted kids to set one of them on fire, which is the big out-of-town warehouse, which is more like a distribution center. One of them was sort of port, dry dock, marina kind of place. Didn't have much there beside boats. I don't think you had any plans for it besides just maybe blowing up 1 or 2 boats.
If we get the opportunity to, but it's not one of our priorities.
The other 2 were the heavily guarded warehouse that's in the center of town. You explored it. We had a map for that. And the last one is like the smaller warehouse that's right by the what's the name of this river again? La Sereine?
Loren.
The Lorraine, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, the last one was by the Lorraine river, and this one was smaller. It had guards, and you believe that under this one may be a sort of hidden basement kind of thing. So yeah, that's what you had explosives for, I believe. And yeah, the rest of the session last time was pretty much just going around, scoping out all of the places, the warehouses, trying to figure out how to take care of them, stealing the black powder, and one missing thing, the close to the Lorraine warehouse, you know that there is a secret, well, yes, it's not secret anymore, but there's an entrance by the sewers, by the canals.
Oh yeah, you guys did scout that out.
That you've scouted. So you know that there's a way to get to it, or somewhere at least, that's guarded by the Farhaven League. So yeah, that's pretty much what you did last session. And I think we ended up with you guys just gathering, looking into trying to figure out what to do with that.
I think we just spent time doing like our individual things of like spell scroll, shopping for like satchel bags, things like that, small barrels. I think that was about it.
2 sessions ago, you had called Lorena to come and help you out because you knew that maybe it was a little too much to chew on for your group. Right. She accepted, and she is currently on the way down toward Beaumont to help you out. She still also obviously still has a grudge against the Farhaven League, considering the events of last year. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Lorena should be there in, I think,
1 or 2 days. I forget what it was.
It was 3 days. I think now it's 2 days. It's been a day. And you have your invitation that is the next day before Lorena arrives.
Yeah. You better not give yourself inspiration, Grim. You basically said exactly what I said.
Sure. I'll give myself an inspiration. Thank you.
No, you better not. You literally just repeated everything I said.
Wow. Okay.
Like, I've already gone over this.
There's one last thing that maybe your notes have that my mind doesn't remember. Did we end up with you guys being offered clothing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. So this happened.
Yes.
Okay.
And I was confused because Zovril definitely did not say that it was to female friends, but somehow she knows that what to like provide us with. So
I think I said that it was mostly like a very large amount of stuff that you could pick from.
You didn't say that, but that would make sense then.
Yes.
I remember clarifying that afterwards. I remember clarifying that.
I mean, yeah, you thought that might be the case, but that was never confirmed.
But yeah, it's a lot of different clothing. There's nothing poppy sized.
Poppy already has a dress.
So nothing children sized, I guess. So yeah, you've got.
So they're not going to offer us clothing then?
No, I said that they do.
They don't have it for Poppy?
No, Poppy is
because they didn't know
like
what Poppy size is.
3 feet high. Yeah. So they have plenty of different clothing for male and female, different sizes, but they did not account for 3 feet high fairies.
And Poppy has her own dresses anyways, so we're good. She always dresses her best.
If Do you stock your dresses in the same bag that you put a barrel worth of gunpowder in, or?
Fuck no.
Are you sure?
Positive. We got
Alright.
Presto anyway, so we're good.
So yeah, as I said, I believe that's what we did last time. She had a sort of butler sent with a carriage of clothing that you could choose from. Maybe she was not impressed by how Zovril was.
Dressed.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair. He looks really scraggly.
Wow.
Yeah, he's dressing like
Character out of
Batman,
character.
all broody.
Mhm.
Why do you dress like a bat, Zovril? Why do you brew all the time? But yeah, so yeah, you have access to a lot of different things. If you want to. And your invitation is for the same night, so if there's anything you want to do during the day, that would be a good time.
Yeah, I think that we were already on this day because
Yes.
Mhm.
Philibert already did stuff. Arastelle already did stuff. Poppy already did stuff today.
Yeah.
Like
Sure.
Arastelle did a drawing for Nephile.
Yep. Poppy worked on her scroll. And yeah, that's about it.
Okay. So yeah, you are being sent this escort, this carriage, to bring you to the manor. You meet this old butler. He's got a little top hat. He's got a little mustache. He's going by the name of Arthur, as he presents himself. Looks at Zovril first. You're Mr. Zovril, I assume.
Yes.
He removes his top hat, bows. Well, enchanté. I am Arthur. I will be your escort and I'll be your chauffeur.
Pleasure to meet you. Thank you.
He will open the door to get of the garage. It's very like noble-like. Doors on each side, small windows, two seats facing each other inside of it. If you have any bagage, I can put them on the roof if you want.
I don't think I would have any like major baggage.
That's
Just
something
emotional.
actually that I want to like talk to you guys about because I imagine that we can't bring very much with us, but I still want to bring our stuff with us. So, I think that we would dump the black powder maybe so that we could store stuff in the bag of holding and Poppy carry like all of our weapons.
That's possible. Yeah. Poppy's armor is like in her dress for her art, so like she's just kind of always wearing that. But yeah, she could put in other things for you guys into the bag.
Like Zovril's hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
would put the hammer in, but I don't. I mean, obviously, like I can't put my armor on. Well, if anything goes down, so
yeah,
We need to get you ceremonial armor.
yeah. That was something that we definitely like looked at before, but not for these characters.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Turiel that had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would just bring the warhammer. I think, yeah, most of everything else I could keep on. Maybe. Nah, I think I'll just stick with the warhammer. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, and as much as I hate it, do you think it would be weird for me to carry my book? I really want to carry my book.
I think it makes sense. I'm gonna have my scepter. I think it's pretty.
I feel like they're gonna give us shit for having these items on us.
A book and a walking stick.
That's a little scepter, right?
Yeah, that's not a walking
Yeah,
stick.
it's not a walking stick at all.
Yeah, scepter is very short.
The book is probably not going to be an issue. I mean, the book.
Okay. And
They're
I'm
not.
gonna carry
And
my
if you
book.
want to keep your satchel with you, with your book in it, they're not gonna
Right. There you
pry
go.
it away from you.
My shield is gonna be in the bag of holding, most likely.
Okay.
My little buckler.
Yeah, my bag's not gonna like actually fit the motif of the outfit, but oh well.
Also,
You could just purchase a bag, a new one, a little satchel. You want some money for that?
For me.
What?
But Arastelle, okay, maybe we can have it so that Poppy convinces Arastelle to do this
Yeah.
because I don't think Arastelle would care to do something like this.
Or Poppy just goes out and buys it without Arastelle even asks, like, she's just not gonna do this, and goes out and does it anyways without even asking.
I like
I'll
that
mark
idea.
off like a would a gold be okay for just like gold or silver for
yeah.
a nice bag?
A gold
How
will
much
net you a
exactly?
very good
Very
bag.
nice bag.
Yeah.
5 silver would be enough then for like maybe just like a decent bag, because I don't think Arastelle wants it to be pompous.
Yeah,
You can get a knockoff
It's
designer
whatever.
bag for
Whatever
5
you.
5 silver goes.
Okay, 5 silver.
Okay.
And when you bring it to me, I would like offer to pay for it and say, "Can I pay for it?"
No, it's okay. It's a gift. Listen, sometimes you need to give gifts to your friends. Yeah, that's all.
What can I get for you?
Well, you always get me mimosas, so don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah. The next one's on me.
Yes.
Good. Also, I had a question for Arastelle. I know last session you were talking about this guy's self or something similar.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Obviously, you didn't want to go as a current born.
Yes. I think I'm gonna choose the same like blonde human that I had chosen for the one ball in
Thessos.
Thessos, thank you.
All right. Good. So yeah.
What was the name that I used for that? Does anyone remember?
You had it. You had written it down, I think.
I know. I forgot. Let me see.
Alethea.
Alethea, yeah, thank you. Thank you. You get an inspiration point, Ethan.
Thanks.
I love how we're just kind of how we're giving these out now.
I mean, to be fair, you can give me like 20 and it's not going to help. So.
Aww.
Beside that, so back to the game. The chauffeur will open the door. Will help the women with the little steps getting into the garage if they need help. He looks very gentlemanly.
I think Arastelle would accept his help. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, he will just like ask for your hand as he helps you. It's not very helping. He's on the ground, so it's mostly just like good manners. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Chivalry kind of thing. So yeah, inside very cushy, very comfortable. Not the kind of travel arrangements that you are used to. Very different from riding a horse. Very different from just like a 4-wheel open cart. Yeah, this looks very high-end. Once you're all in, he closes the door. You will embark on the front, and you'll be on your way through the city. You'll be passing quite fast on the cobblestone roads down south toward the edge of the city. You see the numerous city buildings, 2 stories, brick buildings, turning into more of a rustic kind of edge of town. More woods, and you are slowly going south toward the actual Beaumont, the mountain that's south of the city. You will eventually stop. If you look through the window, you are at a sort of checkpoint, that makes sense, of a walled wood. All you can see are small, small, let's say 2 meter high walls. They look more decorative than useful. Obviously, they're not there for defense. They're mostly there to keep animals out and maybe people. Very beautiful walls. There's this sort of like metal gate in front of you in the road, and there's a checkpoint, small house, guards. They're all wearing Farhaven drip. They're gonna just open the gate as they see that this is Arthur that's bringing back the guests. So no questions asked or anything. You can see them just talk to each other real quick, exchange some words, and off you go. Off you go down a little road in the middle of this forest, these woods, trees on both sides. The road is well maintained, and eventually up ahead will open up to the woods will open up to this very big 2-story high manor. Lots of windows, lots of doors, lots of gardens around it. You will be going around it. You'll be able to see the whole place from the outside, and eventually you will stop. You will come out, open the door, and he will ask you if you need help to get out. As he looks at Zovril.
I'll guess I would accept his help.
Sure, he will help you. He has no problem with it. He will tell you, welcome to Godfrey's manor. Has been passed down from generation to generation.
Did we see roughly how many guards there were at that checkpoint?
Yeah, sure. I mean, they were not hiding. At the checkpoint itself, there was 4 guards. If you look around the house and around you right now, the manor is surrounded by sort of like walkway or balcony, if that makes sense. It's a little higher. There's stairs going up on all sides to this sort of like stone walkway. There seems to be many guards patrolling this sort of walkway. Not like 20, more like 3, but yeah, there's guards there. That seems to be standing guard. They don't seem on edge, if that makes sense. Like they're talking to each other. They seem very relaxed. One of them will approach you as you are being helped out of the garage. He will ask you if do you need any help with your bags.
No, thank you though.
No, thank you.
I will tell Mr. Godfrey and Ariana that you are here. And he will scoot away. Once you've got your things and you're out, Archer will again bow, remove his top hat. Will tell you, hope you have a nice day. And he will hop on and go somewhere else. There seems to be some stables back there where he's heading, a little further down the woods, in the wooded area, and he seems to be going there with the whole thing.
Can we see the stables, or are we just assuming that's?
Oh no, you can see them through. I mean, it's like through the trees. It's probably like 5 or 10 meters in, and it's not like a wild wood, so like the trees are very well cut. The place is maintained. You can easily see through the forest up to like 20, 30 feet, maybe a little more. So you have no problem seeing. Yeah, there's a stable there. It seems to be going there. There's horses. Yeah, no problem here.
And did you say there were 3 guards patrolling outside, or there's a group of 3 guards?
There's 3 guards.
Okay.
2 of them seem to be talking. The other one was the one that came and helped.
Yeah. Okay.
As I said, they're very relaxed. They're not patrolling like NPCs in the video game. They're standing guard, making sure things are all right. That's pretty much what they're paid for.
Okay.
It won't take long before you can see the front doors open. You'll see Ariana come out, followed by a servant, another woman, just almost tailing her. So yeah, she gets out. She looks. She will she'll have a bright smile as she sees you, and she will go down the stairs with open arms, and just exclaim, "Welcome to Godfrey's manor, and I hope you like the place." She'll kind of do a 180, opens arm looking at the building, and she'll do another 180 looking at all of you. And as she walks toward you, she seems to be doing this with a sort of grace.
Hello.
I hope the travels weren't too troublesome.
No,
I know
no.
that some people don't like the carriage. I mean, it can be a little bumpy if you're on the back seat. So hope it wasn't
It was
too much
fun.
of trouble.
Are
and-
you Ariana?
Yes, that would be me. Ariana, Elven women, same age as Zovril, so mid-20s, I believe. Mid-20s. She's got reddish hair, freckles. Yeah, not that tall. She's probably 5'4", 5'5". She's got jewelries. She's well,
Manicured.
yeah, well manicured. And yeah, she seems to be also wearing very expensive robes right now. So yeah, my name is Ariana. Pleasure to meet you, and I believe you are one of Zovril's compagnons, right?
Yes. My name is Alethea.
Enchanté. And what about you?
Enchantée.
My name is Poppy. Pleasure.
Also enchanté. She'll blush a little. I'm a little surprised that Zovril's entourage is well, let's just say that he's well, usually he's I'm surprised that his entourage is 2 women, but well,
Why is that?
he was well, he's a boy, and he had when we were together, didn't have many girlfriends, so
Do you think that we're dating?
no, never said that. But if you are, I mean, who am I to judge?
No.
Hmm.
We're just traveling together.
All right. She seems obviously slightly this no seemed a little direct, so all right.
Novel's gone 7 different shades of red at this point.
Well, what about a little tour, if you don't mind?
Sure.
Yes, please.
Sounds lovely.
Sure. Well, follow us. She's still being tailed by her servant, so.
Yeah, I'll follow.
She'll turn around. By the way, this is Amanda. She is my handmaiden. If you have any questions or any needs, she's also there to serve you. Amanda will look at you and just bow with a smile.
Arastelle would nod.
She
As
seems
well.
professional. No shame, no judgment or anything. She just seems professional. So, what brings you all to Beaumont? As she goes around toward the gardens first to show you around.
I honestly don't remember what I told her last time.
You just told her last time that you were there on a trip.
Yeah,
You did
currently-
tell her that we're mercenaries,
Yes,
but
she's aware of
you
that.
didn't technically say which one of us were mercenaries. So I personally think that I could just say that I'm tagging along.
Yeah, no, that's what I knew that I was very nondescript, but I genuinely have zero recollection of what specifically I said.
Yeah, it was
I'm gonna
extremely
perjure
nondescript.
myself.
I listened to it again because I was curious on what was said, and yeah, it
Mhm.
was very nondescript. You told her You told her that you are mercenaries. You told her you were there with companions, with friends. But you didn't really give her anything else more than that.
Okay.
So that's all she knows. Any exciting work or?
I mean, we kind of have a few things here or there that we're working towards. We have to go. Oh my god, I'm blanking on all the names of all the places. I was gonna say that we have to go somewhere for me, and I'm like, I don't remember the name of where we're going for me. Mount Chamberlain. That's what it was.
Checking out some holy sites. We're meeting up with some other mercenary friends to catch up. Yeah.
Holy sites. Any place specific? Any god?
I don't remember which ones.
I don't remember what holy sites you're talking about either. I wasn't sure if you were just making this up or not.
I think he's making this up.
Half making it up, half thinking that we're going to a holy site.
Yeah, there's probably
No, we're
gonna be
going
a
to
holy site
see
on
the.
way.
We are going to see the fallen star.
Arguably a holy site. Poppy thinks it's a holy site.
It's
100%.
literally not with the gods at all because it's from the fall. It's from the sky.
Unholy
Yeah.
site.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna go talk to a specific individual or something like that. So like for Zovril or something.
We did talk. We talked to the goat.
Yeah.
Atal here.
Yeah.
Not the A in the middle. I mean, we also. I mean, it's not been that long that we went to the place outside of Silk Meadow for Corvus.
Mm-hmm.
Can wrap it all up into one.
But specifically, the thing that was interesting about the Fallen Star is that it literally has no connection to the currents at all, which means that it's not a holy thing. It's very anti-holy.
I'm trying to recall what the thing that Altakir asked for Zovril to do in order to gain favor again.
It was the Fallen Star.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay,
had to go
gotcha.
figure out whatever that was.
Because it has no connection to the currents, it seems suspicious to Adokir.
Gotcha. So we're going to an unholy site, and
That's what I said.
An unholy site? That sounds even more intriguing.
Well,
Even
yeah,
better.
that's true. And I don't.
you know how he is with all of his, clerical things and whatnot.
Yeah. So you're just passing through.
Sightseeing and such.
Yeah, for the most part.
Well, that's nice. I'm glad. I'm glad we were able to meet.
Yeah, I was shocked. I don't remember the last time we talked, but you were still traveling.
Right. Yeah. It's been some time.
I have a
But-
question.
Hmm.
Did Zovril ever do any healing magic when you guys were in school together? Like, did he ever practice it at all?
Poppy?
Not that I recall. No.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
Shoots a glance over.
I mean, we were at Witherbloom. I mean, we do heal things, but most of the classes are about studying dead stuff. So I don't think we had any kind of moments that could. I don't know. Do you remember anything, Zovril?
No, I mean, really
I mean, you seem to never have been ever sick. So maybe he was using healing magic on himself.
I mean, my father was always the one that did all the healing for everybody. I didn't really have to learn much on my own for it. And then, I mean, you did teach me how to make a hangover potion back in Witherbloom. It's not exactly healing, but
It's not really
kind of in its own way.
healing. It's more I don't know, restoring. It's temporary.
It's a lesser
so-
restoration.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, for a hungover person, it feels like healing.
Yeah, it does. It, it would have been better if like it worked more than 3 hours, though.
Well, there's only so much you can do with making potions, but it was much better than any of the other remedies we tried.
Mm, mm, yeah, I think so. I mean, the one that turned you into a frog for like 2 minutes was kind of wild, but beside that, you're right.
I mean, I don't think that was super enjoyable for me, but I'm glad that you have fond memories of it still.
Oh yeah, that's the funny thing. It only turned him into a frog. I still don't know why. Like everyone else, it just tasted like licorice, but out of allergy maybe. But it just turned him into a frog, but not like a little tiny whiny frog. Like his old face turned like or like a big frog kind of thing.
That
I
doesn't
think it was
sound
allergy,
like an
honestly.
allergy.
Well, it's the marvelous world of magic, right? Do you two know? She looks at you both. Yeah, I assume you both know about magic, right?
A little bit. From
Right.
what Zovril knows.
Right. And what's your? I mean, you're mercenaries, right?
Well, I
I'm
am.
not.
Okay. What's your thing? What's your stick? Your shtick?
Um,
What's your little je ne sais quoi that makes you a mercenary?
hmm. Leans over to Arastelle. What does that mean? Croissant.
It means something that you can't actually describe.
I don't know. It's hard to hit me, and I
She's
am a
very
hard hitter.
charismatic,
Oh, sure.
and it's tough to actually say what's so charismatic about a person.
I see what you're saying now. Yes, that.
Right. You were walking in these gardens. The place is surrounded by beautiful gardens, well maintained. A lot of little fountains. A lot of like animal-shaped bushes. You eventually get to a sort of small gazebo close to a fountain. Where there's chairs, a table. There's already tea that's waiting for you there. She'll ask you, tea?
I would love some.
I know that Archer is very well timed, so I had a rough estimate on when he would be back, and the tea should still be out enough. And if you don't drink tea, I can have someone fetch water or wine.
I'll have water. Thank you.
Sure. She'll just take a glance at her handmaiden, and she will just bow real quick and leave. So,
Have the gardens been here before you got here, or have you expanded upon this?
that's a little bit of me, yeah. Like,
Thought so.
as much as I love Robert, he's not very good with these kind of things. He's more of a straight to the point, no fra kind of man.
So, how did you two meet?
Oh, right. We met in Turo. As Zovril said, I've been traveling a lot, like a lot since we got out of Strixhaven. Like I always wanted to see the world, and I've been like everywhere. Well, not everywhere. I didn't go to Doradir. Uh, I don't know why, but like getting there was difficult. And but I went to the Pins Areas, the Grove. I've been like I've lived 2 months with a tribe in Ferrodorn in the mountains, and I just went around. I've met physicians, healer, like witches, and just people that had good knowledge and like alchemy and things like that. I've learned so much from all this. So, and yeah, I ended up in Turo. Well, after when I felt like the West was all dangerous. I mean, with all the things going on there, with like the Empire and Kurdun, I prefer just like coming back towards something I knew a little more of, and I ended up in Turo. Uh, I was meeting with a bishop back then, and at the same time, while I was I was meeting this, I was in the city, I was in Sungate, I think is the name, and yeah, I met him. He was there for business, like I don't really know why, but yeah, I just it just clicked. Like been stuck there for like a week each, and I don't know. We just had some things that meshed well. I mean, he's well, for starter, like he understands like what's important about like religion, Belahit. So I mean, kind of help. We were like two lost fish in this ocean of like the North followers kind of thing. Have you ever went to Turo? Like it's so out there. Like all of these people, they're all like zealous. Feels like so. But yeah, so that's pretty much where we met. Just stumbled upon each other, and we just felt like two lost souls, and helped us connect.
When she was talking about not knowing like what he was doing there for work, was there any like hesitation, any like sort of maybe trying to be like careful with her words?
You can roll a sense motive on that.
Insight.
Sense motive.
You're 3-5 and Pathfinder's showing Grim.
I played Pathfinder last week. And I'll be honest, I thought it took me just like 5 seconds of thinking. Is it like empathy? What's the term again? And I ended up with sense motive. I don't remember the 5e word.
Well, since I'm a
empathy.
broody character, my broody dice works, so that's a dirty 20.
There we go.
And we're back.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. There was a slight delay. She seemed to be like searching for her words. Yeah, maybe she's lying. She probably knows why he was there. The rest of the story itself seemed okay, plausible. But yeah, this part a little less. Any other question?
No.
And what about you guys? I mean, you've known each other for some time, I assume?
How long have we known each other? I actually don't know where we're at in the timeline, so I don't like what, like a year now or something like that. depending on when we joined the guild and stuff.
Give or take.
Zovril's very new. He's
Yeah, I
been
was
with the
gonna say.
guild.
Very
like,
new.
Yeah, I want to say maybe 4 months tops.
Right. Okay. Up has been around for a while.
When do you remember when was the first time you played Zovril? Back in
It was
when
when-
Arastelle or Nephilim
Yeah.
got kidnapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that
Definitely
was
got kidnapped.
in March.
The North. That was the North Summit thing.
That was the same. Yeah, it was with the Gunnar Summit thing. So yeah, it's not that long ago.
Not that long ago at all.
Yeah. Right now you're like in, I would say, June or July. So
We've known each other for a couple of months.
like, did you have a lot of good adventures? I mean, mercenaries, right?
Jam packed. Took on like this flying like wyvern thing. It was crazy. Wait, no, that wasn't with you. I did that. With other people.
I did that by myself.
Also there.
Wait, which ones have we
Very
been on?
charismatic.
She will like.
We fought a demon.
She would put her hand like on her.
We fought a demon.
Under-
Yes.
A demon. They exist.
Yeah, that was cool.
Like, they're a thing.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her maiden will bring out some water. She will serve tea to everyone,
Thank you.
and she will take her place right beyond Ariana. Like with our daylight. Like, demons are like only in books.
I'll do a minor illusion and create an image of it in my hand. Like, it's this, but like way bigger.
I was gonna ask, like, was it this small?
No. It was like she'll like go in like, I don't know, do something. What can I do? Looking at my spells again.
You can minor illusion your height next to
sure.
the demon.
I'll do 2 different minor illusions in my hands. One of the demon's height, one of my height, but like proportionate. Yeah, that's a good idea.
So it was that big.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
You beat him
And
by
I-
yourself?
Well, no, we had like a lot of us. There was like 9 of us.
And
If you
were
ever go to
all-
Thessos, you'll
Were
see
you
our.
also
You'll see
there?
ours.
And she would point
Yeah.
out Zovril.
Oh. Zavra was there, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the savior of Thessos. You didn't see a statue there?
I haven't gone to Tezos in a long time.
There's some good statues there of some of our party members who were part of it, but they didn't do everybody.
Yeah, they're missing over half the group. Half the group.
And like, you came out unscathed?
I mean, like, for the most part, nobody died.
Yeah, nothing that a few days or weeks couldn't fix up with some rest.
So you're like great adventurers, right? I mean, you're the savior of Tezos, you said?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm
That's nice. That's
following
wild.
along, actually.
You're like a scribe?
Sort of. I'm an artist, and I met them in Thessos, and I wanted to travel. I've been drawing all of the places that we've been going to. It's been great.
Can I see some of these drawings?
Oh, I didn't bring them. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Maybe next time.
bummer. You killed the demon. You killed the wyvern by yourself.
No, not by myself. I did that with other people.
Wow.
Yeah, the wyvern
it's not like
actually almost-
stressful or anything. It's not.
Mm,
I mean,
Wait a second. I think Zovril was there actually at the Wyvern.
Zovril was there. Zovril
Yeah.
was
You were at the Wyvern. It was
Yeah, because we did a switcheroo of Arastelle teleporting Zovril away from the group, but he was in that group. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Gotcha.
yeah, yeah. The wyvern almost killed me. So that was definitely stressful, but I mean, we were able to help people, so
Yeah,
it's a nice
you
reward.
got poisoned by the wyvern, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
It
yeah.
wasn't anything.
But I
that
wouldn't
could-
say that. That was not my character.
Oh, okay.
That was
Yeah.
out of character.
Fair.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
uh,
A lot of stuff.
out of character, I'm also thinking about the fight with the demon, and I remember that for all of phase 2, Zovril was like stuck in a corner, so he would not die.
Is that why you made him the savior? Because he was stuck in the corner for most of the time?
I literally-
Grim.
He did nothing.
I upcasted Bless like as high as I could at that point in time, so that as many like I think me and somebody else we
A
got
lot of
everybody
players.
blessed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
I still stand by it. Arastelle said it, and I still stand by it, that even though you were stuck in a corner, you were tremendous in the fact that Arastelle did not get downed, and she was surrounded by enemies. There were no allies around her when she was about to get down. So, like,
Mhm.
that was a huge moment for Zovril.
I'm obviously joking. I just had this.
Oh, I'm sure you
I
were.
just
I
remember
was
now
literally
that, like,
trapped.
I remember he was stuck in the staircase at some point for like 2 or 3 rounds. Just like,
Yeah, it was rough. There was like they just
Him
kept
and Raz.
showing up.
yeah, he was with Raz. Yeah, I remember.
Oh, I love Raz.
Yeah,
He's so good.
Yeah, like you couldn't move unless you disengaged. There was like just too many around that they like 3 or 4 opportunity attacks. I
It was
didn't want, like-
awful.
it
That
was-
whole
it was rough.
second phase. Well, actually, I feel like it was a third phase. It was
There's
like,
a third.
yeah, the third phase was awful, where there like you couldn't really move very much. It was
Yeah.
so rough.
Yeah, first phase
Yeah,
was
no.
in the cathedral. Second phase
Yeah.
was in the realm, and the third
Mhm.
phase was after he did the big like blast
Yes.
thingy, which was
And that
very
was-
much the
yeah.
same thing as second phase, but with monsters again, crystals again.
And yeah, you couldn't really move around. It was very difficult to like.
No, and that was
navigate.
that was before my hammer, so I
Yep.
wasn't. I
Mhm.
mean, not
Yeah,
that I
you
was
you were
doing
using your
nothing, but-
sword. You were
Mhm.
like you were trying to use the sword of whatever.
All I want to say is I'm
Yeah.
very proud that I'm very proud about this encounter that I built. So,
That
Mhm.
encounter is one of
Say-
my favorites ever.
It was a
Graham.
lot of fun.
Yeah, it was amazing. I'm still gonna say that it was really difficult though, and
there was 9
It's
players
one of
in
the
this
fun.
game. I mean, that
Yeah.
would be difficult. It couldn't be
And
easy.
some of them are turning into T-Rexes.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Not
Thanks,
the ones
Jurassic
in the
Park
corner.
T-Rex card, arc.
yeah, it was great.
I mean.
But anywho, back up to the present. So, you Zovril just said that like you almost died to the
Yeah.
wyvern.
Well, I'm glad you all survived. I'm glad everything went well. You seem to have like great skill, I guess. I mean, I've met I met adventurers on my treks, and like it seemed rough. Like they had people, they were losing people all the time. Like didn't seem as easy. So I guess you're blessed
These
in a
are-
way.
Things are difficult for sure, but like, as long as you trust the people that you're around, like, and they're competent, there's really no issue.
Yeah, more often than not, we've had luck on our side.
And credits. Good night, everybody.
Is that another inspiration, or
Yeah, you
get
get another.
inspiration.
You get another 1/3 of an inspiration. You got 2/3 now. Use them
2/3
well.
plus 1/4. I'm just...
Stupid. It's true. I'm usually there, so
Yep.
it's not even a lie.
Yeah, I guess if you have a great team and great friends, well, obviously it works. So I'm
Mhm.
happy for you all. Glad it's working out. Is it good business now?
I mean, when the job pays, yes.
Right. obviously, I'm sure you're being well paid for this. I mean, you're putting your life in danger all the time, so.
I'm really surprised that Ethan or Zovril hasn't mentioned that like he didn't get paid for the first month of working. It was a huge thing for Zovril at the time.
It was in my head, but I thought we don't need to digress about that.
We're basically just reminiscing right now,
Yeah.
though.
I mean, it's all stuff from another campaign, so feel like it has its room. It has room for it.
Yeah.
You can
Overall, it pays well in the
In the end,
aggregate.
it all evens out.
Well, if you're ever in need, I'm sure the league is always open to help out and have jobs for people that mercenaries like you. So
The League?
yes, the Farhaven.
Oh, what are they like?
She seems taken aback for a moment. You don't know about the Farhaven League?
I don't. No, I don't have a lot of education. I didn't really go to school.
Get him, Poppy.
Right. Well, the Farhaven League is commercial corporation that spans between Tezos up to the northern reaches of right of this country of Heavenfell.
Oh, okay.
We essentially just sell, make, and distribute many different products all across the eastern part of the continent.
Oh, like what?
Well, a lot of their thing from nails to we're trying to dwell into other products, more like textile maybe, wooden products, even minerals. Obviously with Grumlet it's a little more difficult, but by the way, Grumlet, it's a country that's mostly a big city. It's a mine, so mineral is kind of their thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we got our hands a little bit in everything.
Oh, okay, cool.
So yeah, maybe you've never noticed, but you probably like had to deal with them in a way or two during your life.
I can't say I recall.
Well, I'm trying slowly to change that. I feel like the league has been focusing a little too much on like their own little commercial things. Like I feel like they're not focusing enough on the people themselves. So yeah,
So, like, what would they need mercenaries for?
well, guarding, escorting products. You never know what can happen, and there's like a lot of competition.
Sure.
So what are you doing now with the league? It sounds like.
Well,
right.
At first I wasn't too interested because felt like I was a little. I kind of liked that I was a little more like free, but yeah, with Robert, I mean we. It gave me an outlet to be able to try and give out more to people. Try to, well, help them for one. Right now we're working on giving a little more to Beaumont first, helping out the local orphanage, clinics, like all. The city has a severe lack of like hygiene. There's not enough like health services in town, so I'm trying to get all the small physicians and like the healers that try to maybe work together and help the city and not just like their little community. So yeah, I'm trying to move Farhaven maybe in more of a direction that helps people and with health. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to do right now. I mean,
Like centralizing all the small clinics and stuff.
well, we're looking into starting with Beaumont and part of Castile and see how it goes. It's gonna be a lot of work, but I'm sure that with Robert, with Farhaven and all the resources and the blessings of Belahith, we'll be able to do that.
Cool.
Yeah, maybe it's not as interesting as fighting wyverns and demons, but I mean, I guess we all gotta do what we can to help out the world.
I mean, yeah, just like you said, it's everyone's little Jikosan.
Yes, it's everyone's little je ne sais quoi.
Yeah.
Je croissant.
You got it right.
Do you get to do much experimenting with any of your alchemy still, or?
Yeah, well, I mean, as I said, I mostly traveled the world so I could learn more. I mean, I've met so many different people as I traveled. Some nice, some not so nice. I mean, can't always hit right. So, and yeah, the goal was to just learn more. I felt when we got out of Strix, I just felt like I still feel like I was lacking. I don't know if you've ever felt this way.
Yeah, it doesn't really. It gives you some groundwork, but it doesn't really give you proper knowledge for what is really to come, I guess.
Right, and you don't. I mean, you explore a bunch of places, you get to meet some people, but you're always like cocooned in a way. And when you get to go on like, by yourself, it's so different, and you get way more like opportunities, but you get to meet all different kind of people that's in Arcadios. And but yeah, sorry, just yes, I'm still working a lot on my alchemy, and I believe that I'm working on some projects that could, I believe, help the world, help people out. Maybe cure hangover more than 3 hours, for example. Uh, and yeah, maybe cure some illness, different other sickness. I feel like I could help the world move past a lot of its problems. If I can, I mean, we'll see. I'm still young.
So you're making something that can help cure ailments?
Yeah, I'm working on different projects, but
Yeah.
it's all secrets. So.
Oh, I see. Okay.
If I could say more, I would, but you know, it is. I mean, well, maybe you don't. She points at Puppy, but yeah, Farhaven is quite large, and I'm kind of working under their wings. I'm kind of. I mean, there's not much I can say. As said,
understand.
competition. So.
Hmm.
Not that I trust you, but can never be too
Wait, but we're not competition, so.
right, but
So you could tell us about it. It seems like you really want to tell us about it.
Sure. I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, when you go on adventures, when you're a mercenary, you fought a demon, right? I'm sure you wanted to tell that to everyone. right?
I mean, yeah.
It's the same
And they
thing. It's like a
have.
life's work. I'm proud of what I've done. I would
So you
like.
should be shouting it from the rooftops. People would back you and support you if you're trying to heal their ailments.
I already have support, and as said, competition. People have ears. Walls have ears. I mean, even if there's no walls here, you're like in a open gazebo in a garden. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I could, I would.
I mean, do you want us to like use like figure out if there's someone listening in right now so you can talk about it?
No.
Oh,
No. No.
You're worried that someone's like scrying on you?
Who knows? In these days, people like magic is running wild, so maybe competition has wizards scrying on me. Well, yeah, just keeping it safer this way.
I mean, what's a little gossip though at the same time?
Can Poppy roll persuasion?
You can try.
That's sweet. It's gonna be a dirty 20. Wait, what does my little pendant necklace thing do again? It doesn't affect persuasion,
Yeah,
right?
it's
Does
a
it?
D4 for persuasion. Your silver.
Is it
pearl.
actually the silver
Yeah.
cool one?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Is it actually for it? Oh my god, I'm doing it. Fuck it. Why wouldn't I do this? Are you kidding me? Plus one. Okay, 21.
Oh, plus one. She goes.
She like grabs her hands like, come on, let's hear about it. She can see like little sparkles in her
I
eyes,
really can't.
anime style.
I really can't.
You can't.
But you don't know like how much it's difficult right now. But no, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't.
Well, when will we hear about it then? If it were to be released.
All right, you got me. All right, so
We just got a 23 by my help.
That's the help. Yeah, the help brought it up by 2. Perfect.
so yeah, what
I
I'm
just decided not
working
to help
on.
because I can only do negatives.
I'm working like a bunch of different things right now. Like she's just like leaning on the table, moving aside her cup of tea. I'm looking at like a bunch of different things right now. A bunch of little small projects. As I said, I'm trying to get a potion that cures hangover. This one. I got.
Okay.
This one it works.
You have it?
I got one. It
You know,
works.
I'm
It's
always
tested.
trying to get rid of hangovers from the mimosas I drink.
There you go. You'll be able to buy it in any Farhaven League sanction
Okay, okay.
in the future. So I've got this. I've got bandages that heals people. Like, you know, like cure wound spell. A spell that
Yeah.
Zovril never does.
Yeah.
Like, I was able to like turn this into an ointment that you can imbue into bandages so that we can maybe give them to people for future use.
That's cool.
It's very nice.
Is it going to cost as much as like a healing potion, or is it going to be less than that?
It's gonna be less than that. Because potion sellers
Take my money.
potion sellers like are all crooks. They
Mhm,
prey on the weak. They're trying to just like get as much as they can out of their clients. Just for like bad potion that tastes like pain. Like tastes bad and that was too easy.
This is like 3 years before anything like that even happens, you assholes.
that tastes
I
like
didn't come up with it.
pain face and
He's an
laugh.
You're
asshole.
laughing right now.
Because it's good.
So yeah, these potions, they taste like shit. And there's like overselling them. Do you know what's the cost of a potion?
Mm.
It's like
Yeah, they're expensive.
nothing. It's the real cost is nothing.
Oh.
Most of the ingredients you can actually just grow in greenhouses. Only thing you're missing are essence.
Oh yeah, I heard about that recently.
And like you can also grow essence. Like you cannot really grow it, but essences come from living things, right?
Right, we know that essence comes from living things. What do you mean you can grow it?
Well, you can actually like herd them.
You can do what?
Herd? You can.
Herd.
I mean, there's plenty of animals that have like essences potent enough for potions that can be tamed and just
Oh,
Like a
like a little
farm.
farm.
can be
Yeah.
farmed. I mean,
Oh.
essences should not be as scarce and expensive as they are because it doesn't cost enough.
Does that like degrade the quality of the essence at all?
It doesn't.
Huh.
It's just that like wizards and Strixhaven have been like making sure that it's kept this way for all this time so that they could sell you overpriced potions. By the way, you can probably think that she's a little zealous about that right now, but yes.
So like,
She sounds like your aunt on Facebook that talks about
right, 100%.
conspiracy things. So
But like, are we just paying basically for the labor then at that point? Like, isn't that the whole purpose? Because doesn't it take a long time to do a potion?
no, it doesn't take that. It doesn't take that long time, that much of a time to do potions. And if you have enough essences and products, you can actually manufacture them on a larger scale, which most potion sellers and makers in cities don't do. All they do is keep their little secrets for themselves because they're all under the arm of Strixhaven.
You're talking about like industrializing potion making.
Right. If we can industrialize like woodworking and masonry and mining, we can industrialize anything magic related, right?
Mm.
And I feel like all of these things have been kept away from everyone all these years.
So is this stuff that like you developed and thought about, or is this something that like someone like introduced you from Farhaven?
I thought about that. It's the same thing everywhere. You can roll sense motive, by the way. By the way, I still don't remember the 5e term.
Insight.
It's insight, right?
18.
It's
Do I
right.
get a bonus for her being one of my closest friends for years?
I'll give you advantage
Are we all doing insight?
if you want to.
Sure. I got a 1.
19.
You're so fed up with her talking right now.
19, you said?
Mhm.
Yeah, she may be lying. Yes, she's probably lying. She also had a
About
little.
everything?
No, about the being her idea.
Oh, I gotcha.
Everything else, she seemed very like.
Oh, if it was on whether or not she's telling the truth about that, I wouldn't even rolled.
Okay.
Poppy's just 100% on board with it.
Perfect.
Yep.
Ethan, yes. This case, yes. But yeah, there's like all these little projects that like I'm trying to work on so that we can like make it so that all of these like magical, I don't know, like these miracles get brought out like to everyone.
So, like, what kind of creatures are you hurting then? Because, like, it takes a pretty healthy creature to, like, create essence, right? Like, it has to have some level of strength to get essence out of it. Right?
I mean, I've been testing it on like some animals here and there. Right now, the best I've found is earth animal from Tordrin. It looks like a small cute bison.
Mm.
In Tordrin, they kind of earth them and they use them for their leather. They use them for their fur and they use them for their food. I believe that we could do the same thing, and I believe that according to what I found, we could also use their bones for other products. We could ground them and maybe try to make some glue with them.
Oh, so you're talking about being like holistic, grabbing everything, like using all of the animal, like with the, because
Yeah,
they're probably just
I mean-
discarding essence at that point.
I don't want to slaughter animals just for the sake of it. I
Mhm.
mean, every
Can,
part of a being should have its use.
can I roll insight on whether or not it actually is the animal, like the bisons, basically, that she's
Sure.
hurting? I'm gonna use my inspiration. Sad. No, I don't. I have 5.
You have a passive insight.
I do have passive insight if you'll allow it, of 14.
She's not lying.
What?
So yeah, I feel like every part of an animal should have its use, and I don't think we should. I don't want to have to like slaughter thousands of animals just to like help people out.
Like, you're working with farms basically to like have them send the essence over, essentially.
Right. Yes. Right now we have a test farm here, close to Beaumont.
Gotcha.
But
Seeing
yeah,
the integrity of the essence and stuff. That's cool.
the goal is to eventually try to see if this works out. If obviously it needs to be like financially worth it.
Mhm.
But other than that, I feel like this is a good first step into trying to achieve magic for all.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I never told you that.
What?
All of them. It's a secret.
What are you talking about?
I don't know what were we talking about. She'll smile at you. And yeah, obviously I have to tell you that I trust you all, and that I hope it won't get out of these walls, even if there is no
These
Yeah.
figurative walls.
these figurative ones.
I mean, we're not friends with any merchants and stuff like that, so yeah, no.
Perfect.
There's no one for us to even talk to about it,
Good. And
I think.
You only
I don't know.
like we're dating someone who's a merchant.
A textile merchant.
it's different.
I don't know any merchants.
I swear, I never talked to any merchant in my whole life.
Yeah.
Alright, so my deception is
I'm wondering.
As after she says that, she'll take a sip of her tea, and you can hear a footstep coming through, approaching. If you look toward it, you can see this man, 6'2", probably in his late 30s, early 40s, by his look. Small beard, stern face, starting to gray out. He's also wearing very like Ariana. He is wearing very well ornamented clothing, luxury clothing. He's got a parade sword at his side. You can easily see that it is not a sword made to be. Well, it can be used, but it's more decorative than anything.
Mm-hmm.
He's wearing Farhaven colors, so the black, the red, and he's approaching, escorted by a guard. Um, He will not step on the gazebo.
Mm-hmm.
He will keep maybe 2 or 3 feet distance. As he approaches, Ariana will stand up and she will go toward him. She will give him a hug and a small kiss as they join up. He will simply now tell you, I'm Lord Robert Godfrey. Welcome to my home. And he will bow. You must be Zovril.
Yeah, thank you for having us at your home.
Pleasure is all ours. He will take Ariana's hand as they're close to each other. And you must be... He will
Poppy.
point at both of you right after together.
Alethea.
Poppy is mine.
Well, enchanté, Poppy and Alethea. Welcome to the Godfrey's ancestral realm.
We
Thank you
appreciate
for
your
the
kind welcome.
invitation.
Dinner will be served soon enough. Do you mind if we head to the kitchen?
Oh, sure.
Sure.
He will turn around. He will wait for you to, I guess, stand up and follow.
Yeah. Aristelle's definitely on edge.
Poppy
Very-
puts her hand on Aristelle's back as she goes past.
He will equal your speeds are all close to each other.
Mhm.
We'll look at Zovril. You well, you are well described.
Thank you.
What does that mean?
He seems slightly uneased also. You would ask pretty much the same question that Ariana asked earlier. What brings you and your cohort to Beaumont? Work, I assume.
Yeah, we're mostly passing through. We have some places around the area that we're heading to.
I see. Any important place in mind? Any destination?
We're going to head to check out the fallen star. One of
Oh,
our
you're heading east.
yeah.
He knows about the fallen star? I'm not saying this in character, but like I'm A, shocked that you said the fallen star, and B, that he
Made
knew
my-
about it.
You made my heart drop, and then I was like, "Oh shit, he knows about it." Immediately, my stomach was like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah.
I was like, "Usually Poppy's the one that fucking says shit like that."
I mean, we already told.
Adventurous bunch. I see.
You never no, we never said the fallen star to Ariana. Poppy was
we
said
not?
unholy sight, but didn't go
Oh,
into
I definitely
it.
thought that we said that.
No.
Nope, that's okay though. Let's roll with
You
it.
you said you went to Mount Chamberlain, like that's where we're heading.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
never
okay.
said the exact place that we were going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Following this
What did he say?
this mishap on your end, Ari will look at you like you're going to the you're going to war?
What do you mean to war?
Well,
It's in the war zone.
Oh, well.
I mean you're
we're
going
not-
east, right? Like is there a monster there or something? And you're going to what? Witch is it?
Yeah, I mean, we don't really know what's there. I didn't know that people knew so much about the star itself.
You'll see Robert lift an eyebrow, visibly slightly confused. You're heading to Bucheslin, to the Fallen Star, without knowing what's there. I'm actually surprised that the news got around to mercenaries yet.
How do you know about the Fallen Star?
Commerce is disrupting some of our trade routes. The war itself, but the star was one of the first problem. News rolled down quite fast when trade routes are being disrupted and money is not flowing in.
Ah.
Going to Bucheslin in these time of days would be ill-advised. But
I just want to remind you guys above table that we were offered a job to like
That's what I
be in
looked
the
at.
war. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
by
like you
Duke of
could
Bolton.
use this. You could
Yeah.
use this as like we're
I
going
was-
there because we were asked.
I was
for
gonna
help.
be asking, is Bolton in Bucheslin? Because that was what I needed to know.
yeah, the two guys you met in Thezos,
Yeah.
they were from Bucheslin. They were
Yeah.
trying
Okay.
to essentially
Duke of Bolton. Okay.
find people to fight for him.
Luther
He was
Homebrew,
raising
yeah.
banners and mercenaries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could. Like, I'm not gonna say this, but you could technically use that as an excuse.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
needed
I mean-
confirmation for that.
Yeah, I mean the Fallen Star itself doesn't really have any like ties to any specific. It's literally just for Zovril. Like it's not
Mm-hmm.
there's not any like we haven't been like hired for it or anything. So I figured it's not like not really
Right.
giving away anything too crazy.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, we did hear about it actually because someone was trying to get mercenaries and they put out like job board postings. I think I saw that actually.
I see. Well, I hope you're being paid well. From what I understand, it's not that. It's quite ugly right now in these parts.
Good to know.
Well, as all thing war related are, obviously. Is the
Do
pay
you know
good?
much about the war itself right now?
Very few. I know very few about that. Very few things. Obviously, for having ties to most of Heavenfell, we partake in it. But what we could offer has already been offered, and I'm leaving most of it to some of my colleagues. I never was too interested in these kind of things. They're slightly disruptive. I prefer not putting too much on that. Are you from Evanfell? Sorry.
No, I'm from the Grove.
And what about you, ma'am?
No, I'm from Salt Meadow.
Let's see. Well, war is common occurrence in heaven. We just went through a good time of peace, prosperous times. I guess every good thing comes to an end. So it should come back to normal and soon enough. I would assume a year or two. Maybe the events going on in the Empire has given ideas to some people here in the East too.
I was just about to ask if you feel like the Empire's a part of it at all.
No. By the way, at this point, you're pretty much are getting into
Yeah.
the house. Very big. You're getting by a side entrance. Very big ballroom kind of room. It has a mezzanine going all around the second floor. You can see that there's a piano there also. There's a very, very big like bay window. Also multiple windows looking toward the gardens. As you're going through, there's a lot of servants in there, making sure the place is clean, you are escorted to the dining room, dining room area.
Mm-hmm.
There's a
Mhm.
very, very large, long table, probably has like 18 seats. There's only 5 of you, but
Mm-hmm.
for big occasions.
Yeah.
There's already what looks like a feast on the table that could probably feast 18 people.
Oh wow.
Like there's pretty much a little bit of everything, from meat to veggies to fruits, even some
Mhm.
exotic. So there's a plethora of different things. There's servants essentially at each of the chairs that are allocated for you that will like pull the chair back so you can sit. They will get a sort of white cloth that they will put on you, make sure that you don't stain your dress or your
Mm-hmm.
clothing. If need be, you will be told which utensils are for what. There's a lot of different forks, and it's very, very like posh.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
You'll have a glass of water, a glass of wine in front of you.
Mm.
You're all being seated to different places. At the end of the table is Robert, obviously.
Gotcha. Can I? I'm gonna subtle cast detect poison and disease.
Sure. There's no poison or disease except the alcohol.
Oh, right.
So no problem
Seems
here.
a convenient way to hide poison.
In the alcohol.
Would Mr. Robert count as a poisonous creature because of how toxic he is?
No.
Oh,
No, he would not.
got him.
I'll take my inspiration for that one. Can I also cast Vicious Mockery with that? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
No, you
can
can't.
he take a 1d4 psychic damage for that?
Yeah, there we go. Perfect. That goes to Grim.
He sits
Damn
down,
it.
he's like, sudden headache.
Right. Cast a Bane, basically.
Yeah. It's fine. He's got his wife is a
Yeah.
physician. She's got aspirin.
Perfect. Yeah, for sure.
Fine. She invented aspirin for these very specific moments.
The
So yeah.
poppy burning Godfrey.
So yeah, you sit down.
my
Last thing
homies
you
hate
asked, I
Godfrey.
think, was about maybe if the Empire was behind this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My assumption would be that Turo is trying to disrupt the southern borders of Evenfell, which is no new thing for them. They've been at that for some time now, slowly trying to weaken the unity that Evenfell finally found in these recent times. Quick history on Evenfell. The 13 baronies, they were pretty much always not that unified. There was a lot of alliances and things like that. It felt very old-timey Europe, if that makes sense. So everyone was hating each other, but in alliance with each other, trying to backstab each other as best they could, make alliance with weddings, things like that over time. And this is the first time that right now Evenfell is unified as a single entity in this new age. But obviously there's still a lot of internal strife that happens both in between baronies and in between like the people in these baronies for many different reasons. Power struggle is always a thing. Yeah. According to him, it's probably Turo that's pulling the strings, trying to disrupt this peace, this well-earned peace.
Speaking of Turo, I heard you two met in Turo.
He will not, blush a little as you say that. Indeed, we did meet in Turo. He will glance at Ariana as he says that. I assume that she told you everything already. He says with a
Well,
laugh.
of course.
Yeah, she has a tendency of being very talkative. She will be seating like on his right. They will have like he will have his hand on her hand on the table, like rubbing the top of her hand, kind of like
Mhm.
showing their love to each other, kind of thing. Yes, we did meet in Turo. A very beautiful place, but let's just say that um, the fewer I go there, the better I am. I don't know if you've
Hmm.
met people from there. Very, they're very fiery people.
Hmm.
They've got a flame in them, for the good and the bad reasons. Very emotional,
Very
so
passionate.
passionate. That's a good word. So yeah, we did meet there. We had some good time. He looks at her, smile at her. They smile at each other. Sungate is a very beautiful place. If you've never been, you should. Uh,
Mm.
it's by the sea. It has
Oh,
it probably has the best views, best scenery.
you said it's called Sungate?
Yes, Sungate.
Is there an archway there that like the sun kind of passes through as it rises or sets?
Uh, I'm not
Is
sure
that why
I've
it's called
seen.
that?
Hmm. I'm not sure I've seen an arches.
Mm. Okay.
Have we? Ari will say. I mean, there's an arches in the center town, but no, there's
Oh,
no.
gotcha.
And there's a port. Maybe that's why they called it Sungate. Never really
Mm.
looked at it.
Maybe.
But yeah, you really should go there. It's like I don't think it ran it. Like it was always sunny and beautiful.
Maybe when I get some vacation time.
And like if you go to like to Turo, like half the cities they're like all the spires and churches and all kind of thing. That's
Mm.
very gothic. Sungate is more like uh, small buildings kind of place. Like it's all rustic in its way.
Sure.
It doesn't feel crowded as most of the other cities. So
Mm.
like very beautiful place. Yeah, we did indeed meet in Turo. I think it was my time there was probably the best thing done in years. Best
Sounds lovely.
decision like taken in years.
Mm.
And he looks at all of you. I'm still curious. Sorry, but kind of can't really get out of my mind. You're going east.
Mhm.
Only the three of you.
Only the three of us. We might be meeting up with someone. I don't remember. I think it's just us three.
Well,
We have a few friends who roam around, and we kind of put some words out to them saying where we were going, so they might tag along or meet up. But
let's see. And you're mercenaries, right?
Mhm.
You're from any group, any major group? I've met some groups here and there in the past few years, so maybe I know about maybe we do know some people. Don't know.
I think recently we were asked by Strixhaven to clear out some sites for their field trips, but they haven't actually asked us to do any of them yet. So we're just kind of on standby for them.
Oh, Strixhaven still does field trip.
Mhm.
That's interesting. Is
We're
it
sort of
still?
freelancers.
Right now we're freelancers.
Let's see. Working for Strixhaven. I hope they pay well.
Find out.
You haven't signed any contract?
I think it's gonna be per job, like how difficult it'll be. So like they didn't give us like a set amount.
Let's see.
Hmm.
It's very unique. maybe you should, I don't know, read a little and,
Oh, I don't read.
right. Obviously. Feel free to
Read a little and what?
You didn't have time to say it before Poppy said that she doesn't
Read
read.
into the contract is what he was
Yeah.
totally gonna say. Like,
Yeah,
read
he
your
was talking
contract.
about like finding someone to help you out with contracts or things like that.
Like getting a lawyer or something.
Yeah,
No.
get
No,
yourself
I
a
knew where you were
lawyer.
going, but I was like, nah, that's not how we roll.
It
not how I roll.
we'll take a little like look of unease at Ariana, and we'll tell you. Feel free to eat while it's still up. All of this is for you. You can try anything you want. Not knowing what you if you have any allergies or preferences, I've had a lot of different things.
Thank you.
Pleasure is all mine.
Are more people affected? This is a lot of food.
No, but no worries. Everything else will go to the servants and the guards.
Okay. So it won't be wasted. That's good to know. And Poppy will make a plate of assorted goods and things.
We're trying to not be wasteful, if possible. He says that with a little, you can feel the slight, not disdain, but like it's probably something new from being married. If you see what I mean.
Gotcha.
He will also start eating. Ariana would ask, so any, like, beside the demon, the wyvern, like, anything else? Any big adventure, big thing? Like, any adventures, right? Like in the legends? Like the Bard's Tale of the legendary heroes and things like that, right? You fought a demon. You probably had, like, nemesis and allies and drama and things like that, right?
Poppy kind of gets a little quiet.
You kidding me? Of all times, this is when you get quiet?
She kind of like has a more stoned face. She's been very, but when she says nemesis or like rival or something, that's when she kind of goes.
And obviously she's she's reading a lot. She met Zovril at the library, and she was going through all of their books. And I believe, from what I remember, the books that she was taking in were like novels. They were not.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she's clearly talking like she would expect things from a story. From she'll look at like Zovril and what's your fake real name? Alethea?
Alethea, yeah.
She'll look at Zovril and Alethea, and she'll go like, I mean, you're the chronicler, like, you probably had something, and you've been doing this for some time, Zovril, like, clearly, like, you have some stories, and you did more than just like, I mean, killing a demon seems big, but I mean, there's probably something more. You probably made enemies, allies,
I mean,
love interest. Like, she's clearly like talking like he's some kind of
Well, if you
hero.
have to, that's when Poppy's mood picks back up. Well, if you have to ask about love interests, there were these two women at this spa that we were at. Zovril, tell them about that. Tell her about them.
Was that like a contract? And she'll take like her fork and she'll stuff something in her mouth. Like, get a contract at the spa or something? Undercover?
No, we were just having a day off, and Zovril, you say it, Zovril. It's great.
I mean, I guess really what happened was we were going to have some time to ourselves to enjoy ourselves, and they offered us a barrel of mimosas, and I thought they meant like a normal size barrel that you would give to 3 people, and they meant like a very large barrel that would take banquet of people to finish. So after I paid for a very large barrel of mimosas, we traveled around the spa and shared drinks with strangers, and apparently a couple of them misunderstood our intentions. And yeah, I guess I didn't really think about what the repercussions would be of offering some very kind ladies free drinks while we're soaking in a spa.
Yeah,
So
I mean, what would be the implication, right?
I thought nothing, and I was mistaken. So
You-
yeah, but I mean, they were not only interested in me, but
So you
you
were
know,
like you were like a crève-cœur. You broke their heart like that over mimosa?
I mean, I don't think any hearts were broken in the process. They probably just had too much of the mimosas before, they got to that point.
Right. Like, man, are you sure it's just that? I'm just baffled you kind of broke their heart. But doesn't
I mean,
sound
everywhere we
like
go.
you.
Everywhere we go.
He's just like an art breaker like that.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I
You've
don't feel like
changed.
I don't feel like I'm breaking any hearts. Very superficially propositioned by a few women now of a certain age.
I mean, I don't think it's that bad. Remember, there's quite a gap between her and Robert.
Mm-hmm.
You can see that Robert has no opinion on that. He's eating and he's just like
Mm-hmm.
he's not partaking in whatever's going on. It's not in the same age as he is. Like, not the same mindset. That's it? Like just mimosas and a woman?
I mean, trying to think. We encountered a creature that made you forget things, you'd forget like an entire day. And it was
We did?
I think you might not have been there for that one. No, you were there for that one, Poppy.
Was I?
Which one are you talking about again?
When we saved the blind kid and his pet.
Oh
Forgetful
yeah,
hamster.
because
Enric.
Poppy was only there for one session. But
Poppy
that
was there,
means
but
Koo
Kua
doesn't
wasn't
remember
there.
it. Koo doesn't remember at all because he was only there for one session.
Yeah.
I expect better from you, Kubu.
Canonically, I'm saying Poppy forgot about that entire event. Because of that animal.
Yeah.
Hey, animals can do that?
Just this one. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I don't know. I think it took us like 3 days. We kept getting our memories wiped. That was kind of interesting.
I don't remember the name of this animal. Probably gave it.
You definitely did.
I could probably look, but it might be in my other notebook.
Yeah.
Stu. I don't know what the creature is called, but that's the creature's name.
You tell Ari that the creature is Stu.
Yep.
Yeah. Good old Stu.
Yeah.
I mean, I managed to find sort of ancestral holy site on my mom's side. That was pretty interesting. Yeah, I mean, kind of crazy. I mean, the wyvern and the demon and everything, they took, you know, not all quick. So it takes time to do that, and it's not like we have jobs lined up all the time. So a lot of traveling for work.
Do you talking about Ollie's site? Like, do you still? I mean, we used to hang out a lot at the like church village. Still, you still go?
This is really good dinner. Thank you.
Oh, it's so delicious. What is in this soup?
Should look at their end maiden. The end maiden will say, this is mostly carrots.
Delicious.
It's literally like a carrot soup. It's
Wonderful.
orange. By the way,
pumpkin.
I believe that stew was like a little gerbil-like creature.
Yeah.
White. With some,
Yeah, I
like,
put it in the chat.
Look, is it in
Are
the
you?
chat?
Look, it's a porcupine.
in the chat. Oh yeah.
The stream chat, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's carrots. I'm glad that you're liking it all.
Mhm.
And if there's like any recipe you want, I'm sure the kitchen will be open to share. I mean, I don't know if you have any like ways to actually make food on your like travels, but
We usually forage a little bit, so
I'm sure some of it can be done on campfire.
Mhm.
Yeah. If there's anything that catches your palate, feel free to ask.
Thank you.
So yeah, Zovril.
Zovril would pull out his holy symbol that is still Bella hit and just say, you know how my father would feel if I ever
You still
went
have
against
the
Bella
old
hit.
one? I guess that means you could get a new one on the cheap. I mean, this one's like all crusty and wooden.
Yeah, it's
It was like already falling apart when we were at school. So.
I would say sentimental, but a little sentimental, a little cheap.
I mean, yeah, it's fine. At least you still keep it close to your heart. That's important.
Yeah.
I mean, the tenets are pretty much what should drive us all away. So that you're still keeping it up.
Yeah, I actually had a brief conversation with Bella hit, or at least I think I did. When I almost died from the wyvern.
Hold up.
But
oh, hey, say that again.
well, so
No
it
way.
it was when I was almost dead. I was dying from the wyvern. So I don't really know if I actually had the conversation or if it was, my unconscious being. But yeah, they helped I mean, from what I remember, kind of bring me back.
She seems like what's the term for this in English? Happy, like more than happy. As you say that, she's like ecstatic. Would that be a good word?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it sure was him. I mean, what else could it be?
Well, like I said, I was kind of in and out of consciousness for a while, so it kind of felt like a dream,
Can you tell me
but
now? She looks at Puppy. Didn't tell me about
What's up?
that.
What?
And he spoke to a god. Have you heard that, Robert? Like, she'll point at. She's acting more like a child than she was earlier. Spoke to a god. Like,
I think a lot of adventurers talk with gods.
what?
I mean, if they're
That
really good,
true?
like they catch the god's eyes, right?
Yes. Oh, that's not how this works.
Though I've never spoken with a god, so that can't be true. Hmm.
I don't think
Exactly.
that's how it works.
Like, you spoke to Bellehead? Like, what did he say?
yeah,
What happened?
the three of them.
Did they save you?
I think so. Yeah, the wyvern had some sort of toxin that yeah, it just no matter what we did to try to get rid of it, it stayed, and there happened to be a priest and priestess of Belahit nearby that tried to heal me. And during this time where I was, near death, is when I had this sort of vision or dream. And yeah, they just said that there's more in store for me.
Kept that to yourself till now? I thought we were friends. I invited you to my home. I can't believe you.
I mean, like I said, it's possible it was a dream. I mean, how many people do you know that have talked to Belahit? So,
Like, none. Like, even the priest in town? Like, he's a gentleman, but like, he never did. He's devoted his whole life this for the triplets, and wow, they must really
Yeah.
like you, huh?
I mean, it's a little strange assuming that it wasn't a dream and it was a vision. Then, yeah, I don't know why me. I mean,
Godfrey, between two bites, will say, well, it seems that you are doing God's work. As easy as that. You are given your share, what you, yeah. Maybe it's not gold, but worthy of their praises. If it truly was Bellet, you are worthy of it. Good for you.
thank you.
And do you think it's worth it? Do you think it's well deserved? He looks at you like straight in the face and says, no smile, nothing else, as he's looking into your soul.
I mean, I think my only question would be, like, I don't think I've done like a fair bit of good in the world, but there's got to be somebody out there that has done more, could do more. Maybe could have been saved, well, or instead.
I know what you're going to be doing in the future, like what is to come.
Yeah. Yeah,
They are indeed the arbingers of fate. Cycle of night and day, cycle of life and death.
Yeah, I think
They
it's
saved
just
you?
it's a lot to live up to, but I'm trying. I don't know that I can say that I'm for sure deserving of it, but I'm working to be.
He will. He's got like a fork in an hand and a knife in the other. He will point at you with his knife. I mean, you're probably sitting close to him on the left. Young man, if you're worthy of greater things, you must face them with your head held high, as high as it can get. Everything must be faced this way. The gods truly did save you. You should not be ashamed. You should not be sad or beaten down by what happened. Just keep your head. If one is worth something, know yours. Be proud of it. Not at that older, but he seems to be wise in a way, yes. Don't know much about Robert. Besides that you seem to all hate him. I mean, he's got a bad side to him, and you are well aware of that. Doesn't make him a Machiavellian bad guy at the same time.
Right.
But yeah, having his knife like 3 or 4 inch away from your face, like in his hand, yeah, that's all not maybe not the best. But maybe
Yeah.
we'll go back to his whatever piece of meat. Ari
Yeah,
will...
Zovril will just kind of. Oh, I was. Yeah,
Go ahead.
continue.
Go ahead. Nope.
I was just gonna say I would just like nod and kind of sort of in thought just say I'll try to keep that in mind.
We'll just nod at you. Sort of respectful. Ari will not say anything. They will both go back to their food. Unless you bring out something, there will be a short moment of silence where people are just eating. If you do eat, it's up to you. I guess only Poppy knows that there's no poison in the food, so.
I shared with everybody beforehand. It was the last session, but I was like, one of us needs to cast.
Yeah,
detect
we did
poison
talk
and
about
disease.
that.
So
I think Zovril would eat. I mean, not a lot, but
Yeah, same. Arastelle Alethea would also have to excuse herself at some point, asking where the restroom is so that she can recast Alter Self.
Sure. As you ask this, Ari will look at her handmaiden real quick. Her handmaiden will simply tell you, please follow me.
Okay.
She will exit the room. She will. She knows the way. There's a restroom. It's on the second floor. She will have you go. She will go through some staircases, and she will follow you there. Once you're there, she will simply open the door, point it. You can see that she's taking maybe like 4 or 5 feet distance, like leaving you some sort of privacy, but obviously staying close.
Okay.
But yeah, she's got a certain distance.
But I could cast the spell without her hearing it,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Okay. So yeah, I'd probably just like wait in the room for a little bit of time and then cast it. And come back
After
out.
maybe like a little bit of time is what for
A minute or two.
okay. After a minute, she will knock at the door. She will ask, Are you okay, madame?
Yes. Yes, I'm fine. Thank you.
I can understand if you require some better privacy.
I'm fine.
All right. You will hear her footstep go further away down the hallway.
Oh, great. Perfect. Can I sneak out of here?
Well,
Ruin
you
this
can
whole plan.
certainly try.
You can
Can we actually take a
certainly
restroom break real quick?
try.
And like outside of the game.
Outside of the game, I actually have to go to the bathroom real quick.
No, we can't. No.
You
There's
hear,
only
like,
one restroom in this manor.
Arastelle going to the bathroom. You're like, damn, I really need to go too. Good point.
Yes, we can
And-
take a small
Just a
break.
couple. Yeah.
That will be a good idea.
Kua's
So-
manor is almost the same size as Godfrey's.
So while Arastelle is taking a short break, we will all be taking a short break too. We'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. And we're back.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. So, small break, done. Didn't time it out. Let's hope it wasn't too long. And we are good to go. We ended up with Arastelle taking also a small break. Also called Alicia right now. How do you pronounce that?
Aletheia.
Alicia?
Mhm.
I'll never get it. So Alicia,
Oh, because you don't use THs. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. got it.
Yeah. For in French, th is still tia. so-
Aletheia.
Actually, the H is the problem. We don't pronounce
Yeah.
H's.
Mhm.
So yeah, Alicia, you are in the restroom. You were given some space. I believe you wanted to cast
Alter self.
Alter Self again.
Yeah.
Correct. So yeah, we'll go. So you cast Alter Self. Get the what's your passive perception?
My passive is just 14.
Okay. You don't hear any movement outside the door or anything. There's a window that looks down at the courtyard. It's starting to get slightly dark outside,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see that there's some lights that have been opened, like small bonfires, like decorative bonfires.
Yeah.
Very
yeah.
elegant. And
Mm.
do you do anything else, or do you just get out there and go back to the dining room?
If I leave the bathroom, do I see? Oh, you said her name was Amanda, I think.
Yeah. If you leave the bathroom, essentially there's only one bathroom in the house. It's on the second floor. To get there, you had to go back to the main lobby, go up some stairs. There's like 2 staircases going up on the second floor. Go up the staircase, and then you had to go through some doors to eventually get to the restroom. Yeah. And the restroom is at the end of like a hallway.
Mm-hmm.
And no, you don't see her. At the end of this hallway, there's a door. It's open, but you don't see her right now. In this
Okay.
hallway, there's 2 other doors.
Yeah, I'm gonna snoop then.
Sure.
I would love to try and find this guy's study, if I could. So maybe just like look through the doors that are closed. I think that I heard where her footsteps went, so I'm assuming that she's probably in that room with the open door. Is that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is where it came from. So that's
Okay.
the only way out of this, if you're not using the windows, would be.
Okay. So I'll look through the 2 doors that are closed.
Sure. There's one in your left, there's one in your right.
I'll try the left one.
As you open the door, you open the door to a small room. There seems to be some old meuble. Damn, single word. Give me a second. Furniture. Wow. There's some pieces of furniture there. The old vibe of the room, especially with the sort of children's bed in there, give you a good old room for a baby kind of place. It's unused. I mean, there's like some of the furniture have blankets on them. There's a slight layer of dust on some of them. But like a lot of the things in there seems kind of new, and not everything is in the same state. So it looks like some of the furniture for kids have been put there recently.
Okay. I'll quietly close that door and then go try the other door.
Sure. The other door is a walk-in closet, a big one.
Damn.
It has a lot of different clothing for both men and women in it.
Okay.
What about using your at-will detect magic to see if there's hidden rooms?
Sure. Yeah. I'll cast Detect Magic.
Alright. You cast Detect Magic. You do detect some magic.
Where?
There seems to be a sort of hidden rune on the wall near the end of the corridor, of the hallway.
Is it the opposite end of the corridor that Amanda's in? Or...
No, that's close to the door that she went through. So maybe she's close. You haven't seen her, you don't.
Yeah. Can I do an Arcana check to see if I recognize that rune?
Sure.
Um, 25.
25. You do recognize that rune. It is not like an alarm or anything of the sort. It is sort of a let's call this a puzzle rune. You know that if you follow a certain pattern on it, something will happen. They are used for chests, they are used for doors, they are used for a lot of different things, but you know that this will trigger something as you do this pattern.
Am I able to figure out what the pattern is?
With 25, yes. They're all slightly different, but the pattern is always like in the rune itself. With 25, you're able to identify what the pattern is.
Does it usually make noise when those patterns are done?
The magic itself makes no noise. The door, I mean, if it's a door that's made out of stone that like opens up, obviously if it like scratches the floor, it will do some sort of sound. But the rune itself does nothing, besides just trigger something.
I'm gonna do
the wall looks like wood, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to the rune and trace the pattern.
Sure. As you do it, you can hear a little click, and you can see the outline of the door just push and open.
I'll look in.
Sure. On the other side, you see a staircase. You're on the second floor, so it goes back to the first floor.
It goes to the first floor. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going for it.
Can you roll me a cell check?
Okay. 14?
You have your session inspiration if you want to do it.
It's not good enough.
It's up to you. I'm just throwing it out there as a thing that you might have.
I rolled worse.
Yeah.
So 14?
Yeah.
Okay. You go down this staircase.
Mm-hmm.
As you get to the bottom of it, you must follow. It's not that large in there.
Mhm.
You feel like you're in between two walls, kind of place.
Okay.
There's a single pathways that turn left, and at the end of it, you see another one of these runes on the wall.
Okay.
To your left, it's another wooden wall.
If it's a wooden wall, I would like to press my ear up to it to see if I can hear anything on the other side.
You don't hear anything on the other side.
Okay. Then do I have to do another Arcana to see if I can trace the pattern, or?
Nope. You can roll. Yeah.
Oh, okay. A 13?
13.
Yeah.
This one is different from the other.
Mhm.
Looks not as well maintained or older. You have trouble reading it. As you are trying to decipher it, you can hear footsteps coming from your left down the wooden stairs that you've just taken.
What can I do right now? I'm going. You said that this was a small area.
Yes.
Can I try to minor illusion a wall? Like, I'm standing right up against the wall, and minor illusion a wall in front of me so that she thinks or they think that I'm not actually there, and like they think that they're at the end of the path, maybe?
Sure. That could be a thing.
Yeah, that's a good thing to do.
I would still ask you to roll me a stealth check for this.
Damn. I have more inspiration, but this is gonna be rough. Ooh,
You might need to crouch down to do it because it's a 5-foot cube. So like creating like does that make sense?
Sure. Yeah, I understand what you mean. I got a 19.
Okay. So you're at the end of this hallway.
Yeah,
It's a dead end. I mean, if you don't open the
Yes.
door there, you're stuck here.
Exactly. And I'm trying to make it seem like they're at the dead end, even
Sure.
though
Lucky for you, the door is not by the end. It's a little further, like 5 or 6 feet further from the end wall. So you're able to just stick to the end wall, try to make the illusion in front of you.
Right.
You can see at the end of this hallway. Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay. You can see at the end of this hallway, the handmaiden coming down the stairs. She's looking in your direction. The handmaiden is a human, but as she's looking, you can see a sort of like cat's glare in her eyes. The same glare as you look in a dark room and there's a cat, like it has this sort of like yellowish glare in its eyes. She looking in the hallway. She will turn back after maybe 5 seconds, and she will go up the stairs at a slightly faster pace. What do you do?
I would like to try the ruin one more time, if possible.
Sure. So you're going back to studying the rune.
Yes.
Okay. It takes you maybe 30 seconds to get it right, but you're able to open it.
Okay. And so, what's on the other side?
On the other side is a small library. There's a fireplace. There's some there's like a middle table with some couches, like comfy chairs, and
Mhm.
most of the walls are just like library walls. As
Hmm.
what opened the door that opened moved a shelf with it with books.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a door. There's a door on your left. There's a double door on your right, and there's another door close to it. There's 3 doors out of this place. The third door that's on the right, it has like a sort of stained glass window to it, and there's not a lot of light coming out of it, and there's like this sort of yellowish glare. You can easily understand it's probably outside. The glare is from the
Okay.
fires outside, the lights.
Yeah. Okay. Is there a desk here? Would this kind of resemble a study?
Not in this room though.
Okay.
The double doors on your right looks like very normal wooden door that you can open outward. The
Mhm.
door on your left, on the left side of the building, looks very similar, but it has a lock on it.
A lock. Okay. And going to the one that has a lock. Is it like a physical lock, or is it something that I can try to see if I can open it without tools because I don't have tools?
It's the lock. You need a key. It's
Okay.
in the door.
And it's not unlocked, is what I'm asking.
No, it is not unlocked.
Okay. Okay. With the double doors, I'm going to just kind of open one of them and like quietly and slowly and try to peek out to see where it leads to.
The double doors.
Mm-hmm.
As you open the double doors, it leads to another like living room area. There's another fire pit. There's big windows. You can see outside. There's a bunch of there's 2 couches. There's 2 futons, like chairs. This all looks very rich in the corner. There's this sort of like alcohol cabinet with lots of booze in it. Yeah, looks like kind of place you would meet with guests.
Okay.
By the way, according to where you are right now, I mean, you understand you probably have the understanding of like where you're going in terms of 3D.
Yeah.
Right now, the only door out of this room is like 2 double doors. According to where you should be, this is probably like the main hall that's there. And on
Okay.
the other side of this main hall is the dining room. So
Yeah.
you
So yeah, I'll try. I do need to get to there. I'll go through to the other doors and get to the hallway.
Okay. So you're going back to the. Are you going back into the library or you're going into the main lobby?
The main lobby.
Okay.
I'm done looking around,
Okay.
and yeah, I don't want to overstay my welcome, basically.
All right. So you open the doors. You go
I
into the
need
main
to
lobby.
cast Alter Self again.
Didn't you cast this while in the
Concentration.
Yeah, unfortunately, detect magic.
Detect
is a
magic.
Oh,
concentration.
right. So you're casting Alter Self before going into the lobby?
Yeah.
Okay. So casting Alter Self. As you go into the lobby, you can hear vous êtes là. And as you look up the 2 staircase, you can see that the handmaiden is going down one of the staircase, slightly in a hurry. She looks confused.
I'm
How'd,
sorry.
how'd you get there?
I went looking for you. I couldn't find where you were. And I think I got a little bit lost.
It's
Sorry.
it's all right. I was a little scared, but glad that you're okay.
Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
She will head back to toward the dining room area. She will not make a fuss about any of that. She will help you at the table again, and she will take her place back next to Rihanna.
Ariana, yeah.
I got had troubles with name. And she will not say a word. While I mean, all of this took maybe less than 5 minutes. So, while you were gone, not much was said at the table. I assume unless Poppy or Zovril want to say anything.
Actually, yeah, I do have something.
All right.
After she leaves, I will ask. So how has the weather been around here lately?
The what? The weather?
The weather. Yes, the weather.
I mean, it's been good. I mean, summertime here is it's warm, and it's a little too dry, I guess. I mean,
Has anything been like odd or strange anywhere, like even neighboring areas or anything?
strange how?
Like not typical. Almost like kind of out of control.
Nothing comes out of my mind. No, nothing comes to my mind.
Okay.
Why are you asking?
I'm just tracking someone down who's been using weather magic, and was curious if you've heard of anything going on, especially because trade routes would be affected by this, probably.
No, nothing comes to mind.
Okay.
Robert? Robert will think for a moment. Do you have any example of events that could happen?
Puppy kind of stares for a few seconds too long. Like, I don't know, just really, no, I don't have an example. I'm just trying to get leads on someone is all.
I can look on my side. Are you staying in town for some time?
I don't know how long we're gonna be here for, but I mean, if you haven't heard anything immediately, then it's okay. We're just kind of going where the wind kind of takes us for that.
All right. If anything
Strix
comes
is
to
also-
mind,
Yeah, Strix is also kind of helping out with that as well, so it's okay. I was just more so just trying to find stuff where I can. You know what I mean?
understand. But I'm slightly interested if it can disrupt more of our work. I
Well, it's a
guess it is
forbidden magic.
in my best interest to learn about that.
Forbidden magics are powerful, so
Yes, I've heard about that at my time at Strix.
oh, you went to Strix.
I did. It was many years ago before your friend. But yes, I did graduate at Strix. I've had some good time. It helped me tremendously.
Hmm.
Did you go to
How many?
Strixhaven?
I did not know.
Hmm.
Mostly self-taught.
I see. Well, good for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's very hard to learn magic by ourselves.
Kind of just comes to me.
Oh, even better then.
What school did you graduate from?
I did graduate Silverquill.
Hmm.
I believe both you and Ari were from Witherbloom, correct? You were...
Yes. Yeah,
very different from what I heard. I don't know how Strix is these days. I know that they recently had a change of leadership, I believe. You're working for them, I assume you.
Yeah, she's kind of strong-willed.
Well, I mean, being leader at Strixhaven must not be easy work.
That's true.
They need strong-willed people. That makes sense.
I think anybody who's like a leader or the top of an organization or institution probably has a lot on their hands.
Yes. Yes, they probably do. I assume Alethea will probably be coming back pretty much now. All of her adventure in the house were probably not that, like, it's probably like 3 minutes at the top, so 3 to 4.
Okay.
So yeah, you can see Alethea gets back with the Handmaiden. Nothing is exchanged. No word about anything. I will ask, how do you like the house?
It's
They went through
big.
big part of the house to get there, so you've probably seen like
The
Did you see any good
decorations
artwork?
are nice. Did I see any good artwork?
Yeah, they had a lot of paintings on the walls. Obviously in the lobby there was a painting of like old like family members that you did not recognize, probably like grandparents or ancestors. Classic, but yeah, there was a lot of paintings all around the place.
Did I recognize any of the artists?
Roll me perception.
16.
16.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, you are an artist yourself. I assume you probably know a lot of artists by name at least, especially if they are popular.
Yes.
They are if their works are worth something. You did not see any piece of sculpture from Tezos, that's for sure. It was mostly painting. But yeah, you did see paintings from a bunch of different artists. Some of them you never heard of. Others you maybe remember the name. But yeah, one piece slightly catched your eye. It was just signed Banks, nothing else. It was a painting of weirdly enough, it was a painting of a field of poppy. Not your poppy, but the flower.
Yeah, the flower.
It was just a field of white poppies. It had this sort of like blend and shift between all of the white poppies that felt like pure, and the sky itself was like a stormy, cloudy gray, which created quite the contrast.
Then to Ari, yeah, I'll comment. I loved your art collection. Is that a original Banks landscape?
Well, sure. All of the artwork all of the pieces that I got here, like I bought on my travels, and yes, I made sure that they're all originals. I mean, I wouldn't want it any other way, because I mean, I don't think that like plagiat is acceptable. Art is like very subjective. It's very personal kind of thing. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I made sure that everything is real deal.
It's quite impressive.
Right? I mean, it's not the most expensive one. There's a bunch of artists that I just found like in random streets here and there, but I mean, their work is great. So
I certainly admire it.
yeah, and Robert does too, which is great. I mean, I've helped them be a little more expressive, and yeah, I think I found a little bit of weak touch to him, like a weaker side.
Soft side.
Yeah, soft side. Haven't I? He will just look at her, smile, yes, and just agree. Like, you're a fan of art, right?
Me?
Yeah, I mean,
Of
you're
course.
like their chronicler, and you're like an artist. That's what you said, right?
Working artist, yes. Maybe someday I'll be well known as some of these names.
I mean, I don't think that's important. Art
You're
is
right.
very like subjective. You can do it for yourself in a way, and if others like it, that's even better. But do you like what you do?
I love it.
After the job is done.
I completely agree.
I mean, I don't know when you leave, but I'll be very interested in maybe like buying a piece of you if you have some of you with you, some of it. I've never seen it, but I mean, when I meet an
That's
artist,
very kind of you.
I mean, depends on the price, obviously. If you ask for like thousands of gold, and she'll look at Robert with a smile. Maybe we can do something, but other than that, it's just respect. I mean, I meet an artist, and if you have some work that you want to get rid of, I'll gladly buy it. If I like it, obviously. It doesn't mean I will expose it in the house, but I've got a collection elsewhere, so
All right.
I really
Thank
like to
you.
see your work,
Mhm.
especially if it depicts like their adventures.
Mhm.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to talk with them about? Ask them, try to do something in the house, or anything of the sort?
Well, when we got here, you said you were going to give us a tour, and we just kind of saw the
Right, Hanu gave you a
gazebo and-
tour of like the exterior, right?
Yeah. I mean, the garden was fantastic, but
I got
I
like
mean,
the
obvious.
best gardener in town for this. But yeah, I mean, if we're all done here, by the way, there's like plenty of food on the table. It's a,
Mhm.
it's a mess. I guess I can do that, right? Also, I believe that Robert's got a meeting soon, so I'm sure we'll be able to do this before our other guests come in. Yeah, give you a good tour of the place.
Perfect.
Good, let's go. Yeah, she will get out of her chair. She will merrily get out of the room.
Mm-hmm.
The words. She will ask you to follow her. Again, doing this sort of twirl on her, like swirl. I mean, on herself. Is there anything you want to see first? We've got plenty of room here. I mean, we got. She will lead you into the ballroom first. Like this is the ballroom. Whenever we organize big stuff, it's here. I can show you like the servants' quarter. They're on the second floor. I've got a very big library. It's not like Strixhaven big, but it's. I've been trying to like amass as many books as I can.
I'd like to see the library.
Good. Well, follow me then. And yeah, she will go toward the library. She will from this room she will go through a door that she will have to unlock. That which will bring you into sort of meeting room. It has.
It's not the same room that I found.
No, it is not the.
Okay.
It is the locked room that you found, actually.
It is the locked room.
Yes.
Okay.
She will go
That's
through
what I
this
wanted to
door,
try and
pass
figure
through this
out.
room, and go to the other door that you couldn't unlock, which leads to the library.
Okay.
She will say as you pass through, "This is like Robert's war room." That's what he called it. I mean, he doesn't wage war, but I don't know. He's got like a little penchant for it. You can say that the room has like a table with literally a map of Heavenfell on it, with a bunch of like small wooden figurines on it and arrows and things like that. It has a lot of stuff on this very big map of Heavenfell. There's a table with chairs. Is sort of like personal desk. Like there's a bunch of different things in this room. Lots of books, lots of documents. There's a locked chest in the corner. There's another cabinet with a bunch of vodka, cognac, alcohol, booze. Yeah, it looks like a sort of office, personal office or work office. She will go through there. She will go through there. She will lead you to the library that you've already seen. And yeah, she will go through it. And should go like, ta-da! There's over 2,000 books in here.
Wow.
Like,
This
if
is
you want to learn
amazing.
about a bunch of different things, I probably got something on it. Maybe. Probably. Except in this one, this shelf is all like novels. But everything else is like encyclopedia, information, things like that. I've got my own little biblioplex at home.
Yeah.
She will lock the doors back as she passes through. Actually, no. Her handmaiden will lock the door back fast as you pass through them. And yeah. Anything else you want to see? Just follow me. She will go through the place. She will go through the sort of living room that you went through. Following this, she will go to the second floor. She will show you real quick the servants' quarter. They have their own little area on the second floor. And she will show you the master bedroom real quick. It is gigantic. It has I have a stethoscope, that's not it. No, the thing that look at the star.
The telescope.
Telescope. It has telescope. It has this sort of like end of the building that's made in a half circle with a lot of windows. It is very beautiful. It's a very beautiful room, and from this room you can also you don't get anywhere. And then following this, she will show you where the restroom or the walk-in closet is, and the last room that she will tell you. And yeah, this will probably be the room for the future. Like,
Are you expecting?
we're working on it. I mean, Robert's getting old. Yeah, we're both agreeing that would be great to have like little Godfreys in the house. I mean, it's a very big house, very empty, so yeah, we're believing in it. We already thought about some names, but yeah, like Robert's got a lot of names in his mind, but I'm sure it's gonna be a girl, and I would like her to be called Freya. I think Freya Godfrey got kind of ring to it. But yeah,
Sure.
That sounds nice.
we'll see how this goes. She will finish the tour with like two other rooms that are for friends, family, and a room.
Mhm.
So that's the tour of the place. It's changed a lot. Like it was so bland and gray when I got here. Now it's all colorful, and there's paintings, there are tapestries. I've made sure that we got some new windows. Like all of the door that leads outside all have these stained glass windows, colorful. They all have the effigy of Farhaven. I had made them custom made for our windows, and yeah, I mean, place much more beautiful.
Sure.
And that's pretty much all of it. Welcome to the Godfreys.
It's very nice.
Well, thank you. As you are talking on the mezzanine, probably on the second floor, it's the widest place there is, close to the piano. You can see on the first floor Godfrey with some of his other guests for the night. They all look like officials, all well dressed. There's 6 of them. There's 3 women, 3 men. Yeah, they seem to be talking business. They can see you, and they're going. They're heading toward the war room after this.
Can we clock any of them as specifically Farhaven, or
They all wear the colors.
all wear the colors? Okay.
Yes.
Who are they?
They're like they're official, like they're like not partners, but partners, I guess is the word. I know like very few of them. I don't partake too much in his affairs. I mean, this side of the business is not very my cup of tea.
What do you mean?
I mean, I've got my own interests, and I mean, they're talking like logistics. They're talking like production, trade, selling, buying, news.
So are they like all of like the leaders of Farhaven? Like that's like the big heads, the big wigs?
I mean, they're heads. They all have their own thing. I mean, don't. I mean, recently, like, there's been like some trouble, and a bunch of heads kind of rolled.
Oh.
I mean, figuratively, I know that. I don't really know the specifics, but like a lot of people kind of died.
Oh.
So yeah, there've been like a lot of changes in the past 6 months.
Who runs Farhaven? Like, is it your husband?
Yeah, he's one of the big ads for Evan. Yeah, right now. I mean, they're restructuring. I'm sure they'll all be fine. I mean, they've been working like overtime for this. So yeah, just a small hiccup, I guess. Again, I mean, that's why my current project is. I mean, that's why my project is like. I guess that's why it's being like supported as it is, because I mean they're looking for other avenues with all the problems, competition, and all. So always gotta diversify. I think that's a word that he's using.
Does she still seem like she's not not letting or telling us as much as she actually knows.
You can roll an insight check.
I also want to roll. I was wondering if she was being honest about everything she told Poppy.
18.
I got a 14.
She seems honest. Obviously, she probably doesn't know all the ins and outs of Farhaven. Clearly, she doesn't seem interested in that. That's not a lie, but she's clearly holding some things. She's talking around like the issue, if you see what I mean. She's not direct the way I spoke. Yeah, she's probably just keeping things for herself. It's alright. It's getting late. Robert's got guests tonight. I'm glad that you could catch up. And do you think we can maybe meet up tomorrow? She's looking at Arastelle / Alethea. I would really like to maybe buy one of your piece before you skip down.
I have plans tomorrow, but maybe I can ask Zovril to reach out to you if time permits.
Can you roll for your lie?
I'm not lying.
Yeah, you have something tomorrow.
I do have something
Fair.
tomorrow.
Fair.
I have something tomorrow.
She'll look a little disappointed. Alright. Well, I mean, Zovril, make sure to tell me before you leave. I've got like 2 or 3 places in town I'd really like to show you. Like, the Cathedral Village there is like fabulous. Sure like it. And maybe having a day out of here will be great, so yeah.
Yeah, of
Tell
course.
me when you're leaving. I really want one of your piece. She'll be walking toward the outside of the building. As you get out, you can see that the garage is already waiting out. And it was a pleasure to speak with you, Bobby.
It was nice to meet you and talk with you.
Pleasure is all mine. And if you have any other adventures, feel free to tell them. I want to know everything.
So, one thing that I was going to ask real quick before we head out is, you said that it would be nice just to get out of here. Do you not get out of the house much?
No, I leave like every other day, but I mean,
Oh, okay.
I don't have that many people I know here, so I decided like going to the library, the library, going to the church, doing some shopping. I don't do much.
Sure.
So yeah.
Gotcha. I was gonna say it must be really boring staying in the house all day and having your husband also just working in his office all day long.
No, I'm never bored.
Okay.
Remember, we're working on something.
That's right. I mean, what? What are you working on?
It's gonna when we get you, it says that. Yeah.
Do you and Godfrey have plans tomorrow or during the day?
Not that I know of, but everything can change at any moment's time.
Gotcha. Okay.
I expected at first that like his line of work will be like some boring office work, but like there's always something going on.
Yeah. Does he like even? I was like, because like either he's always working from home or he's got to be working like in his like office, right?
Yeah, he's like always working from home. He's always going out of town. Like Farhaven has a lot of buildings. He's always speaking with people. Like tonight, like they're meeting right now. Like I could not move that for the like for the end of the world. But usually there's like tens of people that always go in and out, like with reports and demands and.
Oh, so they're always coming here to like talk.
Always people. And if he's not saying here he's going, like there's always something. So I had to force his hand kinda
That's
to.
so unfortunate that like all of his work stuff is at home. That sucks.
I mean, not all of it. Some of.
You
I
got to
mean,
be able to separate it, right? Like work and home. So like I'm surprised he doesn't spend all his time in like the office.
he does what he wants.
Yeah.
Also, that's why I kinda took it hard to renovate and make the place beautiful.
Mhm.
I mean, there's people coming in all the time, and like they were coming to like a boring gray like building. Now at least they got some stuff to look at, so it's much more welcoming.
Mhm. Well, again, it was a pleasure, and she'll give her a hug.
Oh yeah, she will hug all of you. It was very fun. Don't forget about your art piece. And she will give a big hug to Zovril. It was nice. And tell me when you're leaving.
It's always good to see you, Ari, and I'll let you know.
You better let me know. I'll send all this Farhaven goons at you. She says that with a little laugh, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I assume you're leaving following this. Arthur will
Yeah.
bring you back toward the city. Always right on
Yeah.
time. We'll help you out, in and out.
Yeah. In the carriage, getting into the carriage, Arastelle will release a sigh of relief. That happy that it's finally over.
Good. You will be
My heart
brought
was
back
pounding.
home. And what's back home? Is there anything you wanted?
We talk about all the events the next time. Some stuff I could definitely want to think about.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
In this case, we were aiming for a shorter session tonight. I think this is a good place to end the session. I assume that next session will be about your original plan.
Most likely, yeah.
You also know about let's call it the 7th Farhaven building in town. So there's probably things going on here.
At the grounds, the manor.
The manor.
Yeah.
One thing to note. Ari talked a lot about her work, but you know that Ari doesn't leave the house much, and you know that Ari is working on some stuff there, but you haven't seen anything that could relate to that stuff. So there may be something.
Yeah. When we're headed out from the grounds, actually, did we see any like increase in guards or special like guards with how many big heads were at the house?
Yes, as you were there outside before leaving, you could see that there were other carriages. There were much more guards. They were like standing close to the carriages and things like that, talking to each other. They were not wearing standard issue Beaumont Farhaven garments. Like you've seen a lot of these guards in town. These personal guards were wearing other garments, other types of clothing.
Okay.
They were much more. They were probably from other places or personal guards or things like that. But they all had the same Farhaven logo, which is this sort of like wheel, boat wheel. So yeah.
Cool.
I think it's a good point to close the session. Obviously, before the next session, if you have any questions, you players, you can always ask me, and we'll figure things out, or I can help you out, trying to plan out how you will fuck my world up. What? I'm trying to build something here. Farhaven is a place close to my heart.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yes.
They haven't been
burn.
I didn't build a country-spanning megacorp just so that you could try to annihilate them.
I think that's exactly why you built them, actually. 'cause
exactly
nobody
why I
likes
built them.
those
I built them
mega
to be
corporations.
Cue
destroyed.
Brennan Lee Mulligan anti-capitalist monologue.
Blah,
here
blah,
or
blah,
something.
blah. Yeah. Yeah. I'll go with the good old gnomes bringing a Molotov out of their bag and burning the place down. If you haven't seen that from, I think it's School I first season, you should. But yeah, other than that, thank you for watching. If you're watching this, thank you for players. Always a pleasure. And I hope you all had fun. It was Brennan Lee Mulligan and no. And good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.